What the fuck, John? Go to fucking sleep. Alright. We're just gonna get started right now. So, let me, what the fuck was my phone? Okay. Oh, I'm used to it. I'm used to your bullshit. Alright, we are going to hop over here. And we are going to fire up this baby. And now... Fucking... God damn it. Give me 1 second. There we go. God damn, that is loud. Deus sex, yes. They're very clever. Boo sex! You're very clever too. Alright, last we left off, we finished up at the Liberty Island, and now we're on our first official mission, which is to track down Vital Ambrosia, which is a I guess a vaccine or something. And so we're in New York.
I'm starving. Do you have anything to eat?
All I have is a candy bar.
Don't matter. I just need something in my stomach so I can fall asleep.
Here you go. Do you have a place to stay?
I sleep out on the dock where they unload the speedboats.
Speedboats? Is that how the NSF get their supplies?
I don't know. They're always coming in and out of the tunnel behind the soda machine.
Interesting.
I spy on them from the crates. The code is 9183.
Clever boy.
Thanks for the snack, mister.
It's the least I could do.
Interesting. I could pick the door, but let's see what else we got around here. So, I think this is like a World War II memorial. Yeah, the World War II memorial.
Somebody kill me. Anybody?
I'm sorry. I can't kill you.
Please.
Go to a public clinic. They can do something for the pain.
It's true. It's your whole body. Every cell.
You have the Gray Death?
I can't make it. I just can't make it. I bet it's germ warfare. The government's got a cure. They just won't give it to people.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness, what is happening? Let's see. Oh, thank you for the host, Kyle.
I can't feel my fingers.
What's this guy got going on?
Our country 'tis the sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside let freedom ring. My native country, the land of the noble free, thy name I love.
Okay. Hi, Evan.
The ambrosia is somewhere inside the castle. We must annihilate the NSF so that this does not happen again.
Oh, for heaven's sake. That's the last thing I wanted to do. No, I'm just not going to talk to Anna.
Our country, 'tis the sweet land of live.
No, sir, forget about the NSF. Most of those old forts have a bolt hole. Those boys will be long gone out a side tunnel by now. You fellas might scare Jim and Jane stay at home, but that's an army out there. I praise the Lord, yes, and honest to God, people's militia.
I love this guy so much.
Oh, I seen lots of battles, blessed be our Lord, back in the Northwest War. Didn't have uniforms back then, just a shotgun and all the shells you could carry. The NSF sure has grown up, praise heaven. They got organization now. Now listen to me, young sir. I can tell you, that's what lost it for us last time. What the government's always been good at, and we haven't. But it looks like the boys got some discipline this time round, and your men better take note. That's right. Stand up, wipe your noses, and take note. You got yourselves a hail, Jesus! You got yourselves a rebellion.
I love this guy so much.
Consider the consequences, young sir.
Look at that. Don't have nobody at the side entrance. NSF could just walk away.
National Successor Forces.
NYPD. I call them the Flashlight Brigade. All they ever do is come out here and scare the birds. Then I go back to sleep.
All across the bastards.
They're scared. Just look at them. They aren't gonna budge a muscle. Look at that. Don't have nobody at the...
Alright. You know what? I should look at my skills, see. Do I have any? Nope, I got no points. Oh, bless you. Alright. What was the code 9183? I will take.
Looks like these tunnels head toward Castle Clinton. I can't find them on the map, though.
Local burger. Alright, here we go. Gotta take this quietly. Here we go.
Guess this beats starving back home.
Okay. Some of this is trash I can get rid of. Like I don't really need this. Or this. I'll put this in here. This really needs to be organized, though. Holy shit. I can just start putting stuff around here. But here, with that charger, here we go. Alright, let's see. This over here. Second, first I'll move this here, and then I'll move this here. And put the socket, oh, fuck's sake. Alright. Come on, get in there. There we go. Let's see. Grenade, go over there. Put that down there. Put this up here. More trash I don't need. I'll put some food here. There, that's nice. That works. That works for me. Okay. Maybe not this way. Okay, now the good news is the AI in this game cannot spot flashlights. The funny thing is that the AI in the original Fear actually can spot the flashlight. Which is a neat touch that I don't think I've seen in a game since. Shit, there's someone coming. Shit, there's two people coming.
Who's there? Come on, dudes. Take him out.
No, what? I'm gonna try that again. I'm trying to do this, like, as non-lethal as possible.
Who was that? I didn't see a uniform.
Go to sleep. Okay. Yeah, the usual, fine. Alright, let's see, I have a key to the safe here, so I will take that. Let's see what this is. Commander Grimaldi, we liberated 2 canisters of this stuff along with the ambassador during the Liberty Island raid, but none of our people are quite sure what it is or what to do with it. Possibly a biological or chemical agent, but without the proper people and equipment, there's no way to tell. Lebedev suggested we keep one of the canisters and a bale of ambrosia here as a contingency. The rest was shipped out to the airfield an hour ago. Killian. I'll take that. Let me see what Kyle said here. So, funny story, when I went to get my COVID test today, I was wearing a spike hoodie. They were like, what is that, reptile? And I said, not even close. I do hold a world record of rugrats in Paris, so it might as well be. That's funny. Cycle ton of doors. No email. Alright. Yeah, but off, off, off. And here we go.
Objective complete. Agent Navarre will describe your next assignment and stay behind to protect the Ambrosia. Look for her out front.
Okay, we're done here, so let's move on upstairs.
You're inside the kiosk of Castle Clinton. The bulk of the NSF troops must have gone through here to get underground.
Who's there? I think it's me.
Oh, so they don't know I'm here still. It's not like Liberty Island where once you achieve your objective, no, they all give up. Oh, hey! I'm glad I went back down here, because I could always use one multi-tools.
These UNATCO guys are like machines. I don't know what they are. We got cops.
Yes, he is.
You were too gentle with the NSF, but I cannot complain. You completed the objective. At least you are not a coward like Paul.
Okay, these options here. Which option do I take? This one is the hilarious one. This one is the humble one. I'm just gonna go with the humble one.
I'm learning as I go.
You just passed Lesson 1. Lesson 2 is how we deal with the terrorists in the subway station.
I'm ready.
The terrorists have wired the platform with explosives and put in hostages. Get the hostages out if you can, but make sure the NSF learn that human shields will not work against UNATCO.
Nothing we can't handle with a few EMP grenades.
We are thinking the same thought. I will equip you with 2 grenades. They will disable any electronic detonators within a radius of 20 meters.
They've got hostages in the subway station. We lost some of our men.
that. And that.
The NSF seems to be falling back.
The reason I have stuff out when I do this is I don't want to pick up a body.
Agent Navarra ordered us to secure this part of the park.
Alright, let's see here. That's the entrance. But we don't want to go that way. Instead, we're gonna go this way. Let's see. Yeah, and it would be neat as you could kind of watch stream. Work sucks.
The NSF terrorists in the subway have threatened to blow up the platform. Watch for booby traps.
Okay, I see the wiring. No, I got an idea. First, I need to put this out of the way. How many are there anyway? 4 of them. Shit, okay.
I'm gonna get this pig.
Ah! I'm on fire! Let's maybe not do that. Oh wow. All of a sudden it's like randomly darker. Alright, let's... There we go.
Good work. The hostages will be all right. Now take the train to Hell's Kitchen and report to your brother.
You saved my life. They were gonna blow the whole place up. Us, them, everything. They're maniacs. Complete maniacs. Funny, I thought the NSF was fighting for a good cause. You're right that the government shouldn't intimidate people, but neither should they. I guess they got what they deserved.
Not that problem.
You all right?
I guess so.
Why were the NSF holding the station?
They were pulling out. Most of them got on the train and went up north.
Were they transporting any heavy supplies? Barrels?
Not that I saw, but I heard them talking about a warehouse. How they needed every precious second to move some kind of shipment.
Precious indeed. They just gave up a half a dozen lives for a couple of minutes.
I'll be okay, thanks. I think that's all of them.
You don't have enough room in your inventory to pick up the flamethrower. I don't? I was gonna drop this anyway. On this. Look at this fucking thing. My mouse is acting up again. I'm just stripping the bodies here. Let's see. God damn it. Alright. We're done here, so let's see, I should probably go check on Castle Clinton. Where am I now? Oh, you more ammo. I just collect a ton of ammo even for stuff I don't use.
Good work down there.
Our country 'tis the sweet land of liberty.
Oh, you know what? She's busy. I'll talk to her some other time. Oh, there she is. She's been there the whole time. That's hilarious.
Excellent work. I hear that every terrorist in the subway is flat on his back. You are showing some promise.
Just mopping up now.
I want these supplies, so... Okay, I don't want to risk... Oh, Christ. Let's go back up to here. Go back down into the sewer. I can't tell you how many times I've played this game now. I mean, it's gotta be upwards of 20 at this point.
Yeah?
How's it look on the street?
How's what look?
The fighting. Is it heavy?
The cops told me to take cover in the bar or come down here. They've got the NSF surrounded in the Ton Hotel.
Hostages?
I don't know, is that it?
Yeah, thanks.
At least twice.
They're shooting. Why do they keep shooting? Sometimes I hear things in my head. It's not normal.
Like Vogue Party.
This city's lit up, man. Yeah.
Okay, I'm with this guy. Oh, hey. Here's some news. Water advisory. Residents of Manhattan and Brooklyn should be aware of the last week's chlorine spill on the Hudson River now appears to have washed ashore and is interfering with the operation of at least one water processing plant. While the impact upon the city's utilities is currently unclear, water rationing rules may need to be instituted within the next week. Under no circumstances should any resident drink, bathe, or swim in contaminated water. If you or someone you know comes in contact with contaminated water, then go to the nearest available hospital or clinic. Brooklyn Naval Yard's complete subpen. In a ceremony held earlier today, the venerable Brooklyn Naval Yard christened the new state-of-the-art subpen. New York Senator Clark Ashton was in attendance, as was industrialist Bob Page, whose subsidiaries handled many of the contracts for the construction of the new building. This is certainly a great day for New York, said Page in a brief speech to commemorate the occasion. New York is, in many ways, the symbolic center of America, an example to not only to the rest of the country, but the world. As long as New York remains mindful of its past, but dedicated towards realizing its future, this will never change. This building is only a small but significant step in the continual renewal of the city, and Page Industries is glad to be a part of that. Due to unidentified terrorist action, Battery Park will be closed to all unauthorized personnel until further notice. Local police work in conjunction with UNACO agents are currently in the process of dealing with the threat, and according to UNACO head Joseph Mandley, the situation is strictly minor, but anytime the potential exists for civilian casualties, we must proceed with caution. Be safe, be suspicious. Terrorism has become an unfortunate fact of life not only in New York, but the country at large, a direct assault on our communities and our way of life that leaves citizens struggling to find answers to difficult questions, not the least of which is, what can I do to prevent such atrocities? How can I help? Quite simply, terrorism is successful because terrorists are able to pass unnoticed and unremarked upon, but they fail to count on the best intelligence network ever devised, the American people. How can you tell who might be a terrorist? Look for the following characteristics. A stranger or a foreigner, argumentative, especially about politics or philosophy, probing questions about your work, particularly high-tech, spends a greater than average amount of time on the net, interest in chemistry, electronics, or computers, large numbers of mail-order deliveries, or taking photographs of major landmarks, and those are just a few. It's suspicious, and turn them into your local law enforcement for a thorough background check. Better safe than sorry. You and your neighbors will sleep more securely knowing that you're watching each other's back. I like how half of these are like completely normal. I mean, all of these are normal, really. I mean, I suppose the probing questions about your work would be a little weird, but the rest of them, like, large numbers of mail order deliveries. I mean, shit. Isn't that what Amazon is for? Noise terrorist, maybe. Had you seen my
situation here?
Oh, hi, Paul.
You're taking over. I've got to get my team ready to raid the warehouse. What about the EMP field? Still in place. Your primary objective will be to locate and disable its power source, probably an industrial-sized generator in a large building. I'll question some of the locals. I ordered the civilians to take cover a block south of here in the Free Clinic and at the Underworld Tavern, down on the corner. Maybe I'll start with the tavern. Why'd you have to clear the street? There's still a heavy NSF presence in the streets, and we're taking some fire. We could use your help if you get the chance. Maybe I'll do that. If you need any extra equipment, here's the key to my place at the Ton Hotel. Check the secret closet. Remember? The keypad's behind the painting. Just like the movies. Second floor, right? Yeah, and take a charger for the riot prod. We don't need another Anna Navarra shooting spree. Whatever you say. And JC, We'll be waiting for you to take down that EMP field.
First things first, let's get up to the street.
We're getting reports of a hostage situation in the Ton Hotel, which is at the southeast corner of the block. When you stayed with Paul, did you meet Mr. Renton and his daughter Sandra? We think at least one of them is still inside.
Denton. Hey, it's Denton.
You want these?
What? Give him the grenades.
Look, I know he's your brother, but...
Your brother gave us these things. Look at this. Irritation to all exposed mucous membranes. What's that gonna do?
Just tell Paul to give us bullets next time.
Here's one. Prolonged exposure can damage the bronchial pathways. Prolonged exposure? It's like giving them cigarettes or something.
Look, do you want these things?
Keep them. Those things save lives.
Terrorist lives, you mean? You're just like your brother. If I had your abilities, people would be safe around here.
Oh, come on. Aren't we supposed to be, you know, better than that?
Effective crowd control? What's that supposed to mean? Sorry, he's a little worked up. Gonna be some really sniffly terrorists. Should talk to your brother about this.
Okay, here's a question for you. How did this van get in here behind the mailbox? Oh shit. That should probably help out. I got him. Heal up. Very carefully.
I don't think we should hold back in a situation like this. We'll have to get the city out here to clean up the mess. I don't think we should hold back in a situation like this.
Okay. See, I don't need this. I don't need that.
I don't think we should hold back in a situation like this.
Okay.
What's your business here, Agent?
Just going up to my brother's room.
You better hold off. The NSF retreated in there about half an hour ago, and they've taken hostages. We're waiting on a specialist.
I'm your specialist. Just tell me where the hostages are being held.
No one's standing in your way, but you'll have to go in alone. Our orders are to hold the perimeter. We think the terrorists are on the second floor.
Carry on, Corporal.
Agent?
Might be safer if I went into a different
Don't take any unnecessary risks.
Stay out of the Ton, bro. Bad shit going down. Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the photo, zombie swim.
All clear.
Alright, let's see if I can get into the back. What's it here? We regret to breach the security in the New York First Federal account. We here at New York First Federal obviously take such matters seriously and will hold you in no way responsible for the damage incurred. All of your assets prior to the unauthorized transaction have been transferred to account number 947761 with the PIN number 2867. We suggest you change the PIN number as soon as you've had a chance to verify your new account. Again, our most sincere apologies. Rest assured that the New York First Federal will ensure no such intrusions do not happen again. Okay. The box. That's not where I wanted to put it. Of course not. Alright, here we go. Paul's apartment. Jesus, Paul, clean your place up. Okay, I'll look at that later. I got work to do. Okay.
Oh, huh?
Thanks.
Wow, that's two of them.
Thanks for taking care of those guys. You from the police?
UNATCO.
Yeah? Well, you might be interested. I heard them talking. They said something about how they had just put in a generator in a warehouse a few streets south of here.
Did you catch the name of the street?
No, but they were talking about their security setup.
Anything interesting?
It sounded like there was underground access. They're using the word righteous as some kind of password.
That's very helpful. Thanks.
Thought I was a goner.
Let's see what this guy's got. Nothing. Drop that and drop that.
Trying to catch my breath.
This guy doesn't have anything either.
You saved my life.
Anything else down here?
You better get out of here, Mr. Renton. Terrorists have taken cover inside the hotel.
Ah, can't leave the desk unattended.
You'll be caught in the crossfire. I have to order you to leave the building.
Yes, of course, I'll close up in a second. I'll head out just a minute.
I mean, the terror threat is over, but okay. Supposedly did the third floor, but I guess no, Iron Storm never made it. There's no. Oh, here we go. The multi-tool up here. Newspaper. Bellevue Hospital has reported a 50% increase in the number of patients admitted over the last 3 months compared to the same period last year. A disturbing trend, said Dr. James Cabell, and one that's stressing our personnel to the limit. Many of those admitted are homeless that the police can't or won't deal with, some of them afflicted with the Great Death. We simply don't have the facilities to deal with those cases, and most of the hospitals refuse to accept them. Many have linked the outbreak of mental illness to the recent rise in recreational drug use, in particular the new designer drug Vine. Speaking on condition of anonymity,
You
one
saved
public
my
official said that Zion has simply become a threat to the public welfare. There has already been discussions with Washington on a zero-tolerance solution. Oh yeah, that'll fix things. Others have suggested chemical contamination could be the culprit, citing that's misspelled, citing the recent chlorine spill that has rendered the East River almost lifeless. Alright, time to check the rest of the building.
You saved my life.
Fascist.
Wow, I had no idea he was there.
You all right, Mr. Renton?
Fine, I think that's all of them. You got the guys upstairs, right?
Yeah. How's your daughter? Is she somewhere safe?
I don't know. She's been gone all week. I try not to think about it.
Tonight's a bad night to be on the streets. I'll take a look around.
Hey, if you see Sandra, tell her I don't care. I don't care what she's been doing. She can come home. No questions, no speeches.
Sure.
Got a book here, what is it? Oh, this one. The Man Who Was Thursday by D.K. Chesterton. This is a real book, by the way. First of all, what is it really all about? What is it you object to? You want to abolish government? To abolish God, said Gregory, opening the eyes of a fanatic. We do not only want to upset a few despotisms and police regulations, that sort of anarchism does exist, but is a mere branch of the nonconformist. We dig deeper and we blow you higher. We wish to deny all those arbitrary distinctions of vice and virtue, honor and treachery, upon which mere rebels base themselves. The silly sentiments of the French Revolution talked of the rights of man. We hate rights as we hate wrong. We have abolished right and wrong. Right and left, said Syme with example eagerness. I hope you will abolish them too. They are much more troublesome to me. I actually had that book too. It's a good book. And yes, I bought it because of this game. Drop that and drop that.
You just about saved my life.
I'm sure. I wish they had more rounds in this gun, but oh well. Oh. Well, there's nobody here, I guess. What's this here? Has you been saved? I am he that liveth and was dead, and behold, I am alive forevermore. Amen. Join the net church of God, and know that your immortal soul will truly be saved. Backed up by the data cube and stored in a secure, hardened crypt until the day of rapture. Don't trust your soul to other religions that promise similar services based on vague, ambiguous, and unverifiable promises of forgiveness and acceptance. That whoever believeth in him should not perish but have eternal life. The exact location of our crypt is a close regarded secret, but rest easy knowing that they're protected by miles of rock somewhere beneath the Appalachian Mountains. Even in the event of a catastrophe, biblical or otherwise, an auxiliary nuclear generator will ensure that your soul's checksum is verified daily for millennia to come, while surface sensors constantly monitor the last days when the crypt will be open and all souls will be free to ascend to heaven. Why trust your soul to anything else? Oh, here we go. Soy packet because I'm a liberal.
I'm gonna wait here till things settle down.
We're done here. Disney's Fall, a brief history of the Indian crisis. After the bombing, Indian officials issued a series of stern warnings to Pakistan to rebuff with denials of responsibility and dire threat that any attempt to use the bombings as a pretext for military action would be met with force and kind. From the viewpoint of the present-day historiographer, this was a crucial event, a game of brinksmanship that has been played between Pakistan and India many times before, and so, while tragic, it is also easily understood how clear signs of the impending catastrophe might have been ignored. Like two kids shoving each other on the playground, said historian Alistair Brooks, you never expect them to come to blows. This was before Pakistan began the trials of the Calcutta 16, and both nations descended into a maelstrom of political upheaval that would eventually culminate in the exchange of nuclear warheads. So, they finally did what the whole world was afraid they'd do. Quick note, need any help with work? Check the painting on the wall and count back from 4. Gotta run. Paul. Okay. Have it be. There we go. Jesus, Paul, you got a whole ass, arsenal here. I'll leave that. I don't use that. What's this here? Hey JC, didn't have a chance, motherfucker. Didn't have a chance to get you your own net account, so feel free to use mine in the meantime. Log in as Pete Dunton and the password is Chameleon. Make yourself at home and I'll see you soon. Chameleon, okay. Sweet Charity, miss you. I left a message on your machine but wanted to follow up. With both of us traveling, it's hard to get together, isn't it? I miss you so much. I'll make it up to you when I get back. Oh wait, your brother's staying with you, isn't he? Well, just wait till you're alone. We'll work things out, promises. Kisses. Tired of life? Hello, friend. Has life become too impersonal? Too tedious, too painful for you? And now is the time to exert control, to make that decision which is ultimately the only real choice we ever have, the decision to die. Some may describe this as an act of selfishness, but with the this is a spam email. With the dwindling, oh my god, I just noted Kevork, as in Jack Kevorkian. With the dwindling of reserves of natural resources throughout the world, you're actually contributing to the well-being of all those around you. A recent bill passed by the United States Congress even authorizes a one-time payment of 10,000 credits to your chosen benefactor upon passing away. So, do yourselves, your family, and your friends a favor and visit any one of the working cooperative clinics in the neighborhood near you. That helps you make a difference, quickly and quietly. Sincerely, Dirk Schmidt, Director of Development at Working Cooperative. Just wow. Hey JC, I thought I'd help you unload the boxes, but I'm tied down trying to get one of the medical analyzers working. You don't think nearly lasered off one of my fingers? Catch you later for a beer, maybe? Network administrator, message undeliverable. Now with the following recipient, Juan HK2 Nut. I'm definitely worried about the test results. There's some implications there that I'm afraid to pursue too much further. I'll talk to Tracer. Proceed with caution. Paul. Classic movies. Mr. Denton, we received your order for Blue Harvest and see you next Wednesday. At your earliest possible convenience, please submit 110 credits at which point they will be shipped immediately. Thank you for your business. Marcy Playground at 5 video. Christ. Okay. That was fun. Alright, time to close this up. One button. something in the closet. Paul, if you didn't want me to take some money, you shouldn't have left it out under the table like that. Alright, let's get out of here. Nothing else. Oh, right, there was that other book here. CIA Factbook 2050, Hong Kong. Economic overview. In the decades since Hong Kong has been returned to Chinese control, it has seen its economy thrive under the new research and authority of the Chinese central government. Led by a thriving technological market in human augmentation technology, the real GDP had peaked every year since 2041, with all forecasting models predicting that this trend will continue well into the next decade, if not beyond. However, the statistics do not present an entirely accurate depiction of the state of the Hong Kong economy, and they fail to depict the flourishing gray and black market that operates with at least tacit approval of the Beijing regime. While political oppression continues to present a major and ongoing problem to those living under Chinese rule, entrepreneurism is alive and well in the form of organized crime. As has always been the case, anything and everything can be had for a price in Hong Kong. Many of these criminal organizations can trace their lineage directly to the triads that have existed for thousands of years throughout China and Southeast Asia. Interesting. Oh, what's up here? More soy food, which I will eat because I'm a liberal. Alright, let's move on.
You saved my life.
Look below. What's over here? Same note.
There were a couple of NSF on the second floor. I took care of the situation.
What about the hostages?
Doing fine. You guys can relax.
Guess we didn't need that specialist after all. Well, I'm glad they made it.
Alright, what's next? Let's look at the notes here. Talk to the locals in the bar or the clinic for clues to the location. Let's try the bar. Soccer cell, I'll take that. The Underworld Tavern. That's a hell of a song. Including after accidentally killing a rat. Yeah. Basically the same stuff. Yeah, this song's about. I love how there's like a crowded room noise here, which are like dozens of people talking. And here here is basically a gray zone.
Buy ambrosia from a drug dealer?
We're talking about your wife, the Grey Death.
I don't know. If I gave it to her, and it was cut...
Jojo's good for it. People know him. He'd be hanging from a streetlight if he was selling bad vaccine. Hey, Shay, Cape Cod. Here's a little vodka this time. Coming up.
Guess I have to do something.
You would never forgive yourself if...
I know.
It's to be expected. Ambrosia's a controlled substance. Most people don't even think it exists.
To be paying in chits in a grimy alley somewhere.
You ought to be thankful the dealers got their hands on it. A week from now, listen to me. I say this for your own good. Next week, it might be too late. Excuse us, we're having a conversation.
Yes?
Just curious. I thought I heard you say ambrosia.
My wife has the plague.
He already lost his daughter.
Sorry to hear that.
So do I trust some street punk called Jojo to get me pharmaceuticals? Trust him with my wife's life?
I thought ambrosia was an urban legend.
Jojo probably just wants to sound like a player. I shouldn't get my hopes up.
I don't know what to say. You just have to do what you think is right.
And then there's this fucking asshole.
Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Hey, you look like the vigilante type. What if I said I knew where you could load up on military hardware?
Hi, April.
Where's that?
That's valuable information. You'll have to come up with some kind of payment. How about liquor?
I don't have any liquor.
The bar's to my left.
Yeah, they call it ambrosia because of the vaccine for a plague that's been going around.
What can I get you?
You work here, you must know the area. Heard of anyone hiding a large generator?
Not exactly. But if it's anywhere, it's probably in the warehouse district.
Where's that?
A few blocks south. Not a bad walk, but the riot police have blocked the roads because of the NSF.
I'd like to check it out.
Well, you may be out of luck. Even though one of the old warehouses faces onto the park, I don't know how you'd get inside.
Sounds like a good place to start.
Something to drink? Everything in the bar, snacks too, just 10 credits.
Sure.
Shoot.
A beer, please.
There you go.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm glad. I hope she does better.
Can't be any worse for her than morphine.
Hey, Shay, one for the road. Yes, ma'am.
What do you have for me?
You can have this beer.
That'll do. His name's Smuggler. Real paranoid nut. Wires himself in with booby traps, but he knows things. There's stuff in the sewers that only Smuggler knows about.
Thanks. Maybe I'll pay him a visit.
Now I'll tell you something you can't hear from anybody but me.
What's that?
Area 51. You heard of it, right?
Actually, I'd rather hear whether you know anything about a warehouse with an illicit generator.
I worked out there. Most people think they got aliens from another planet, but I didn't see any flying saucers. You want to hear about it? I'll tell you. For the price of a beer.
Because I'm buying another beer for this jack, yeah.
The tap's out. Only bottles.
Beer, please.
There you go.
What do you have for me?
You can have this beer.
I appreciate it. Yep, I know for a fact it's not just for government research. I've seen all kinds of executives coming and going.
I'm sure plenty of bureaucrats fly out there.
Billionaires, big executives. I think the whole place has been taken over by a private corporation.
Not likely.
Something's going on underground. I'm a pilot, which means I didn't get any access to the main complex. But a lot of rock comes out of there. It's some kind of mine. But what I don't understand is why they're always laying more fiber optic cables.
A pilot? What do you fly?
Copters. You know what I think? I think that's where the UN moved Echelon 4 back when they promised they were going to stop spying on people.
Surveillance is a very distributed technology. To centralize it in one large facility would be very unusual, even for the UN.
I bet they did it. They want to centralize everything. Every computer on the planet.
Know anything that's worth the price of a beer?
This old bird's had enough. Hell, I'm about to go on duty.
What kind of chopper pilot starts work at midnight?
You're with UNATCO, right?
Why do you ask?
I'm the one that flies your brother Paul to Hong Kong. He told me to watch out for you.
I didn't know UNATCO hired pilots.
The black choppers are run by the NSA to support various classified operations. Pentagon uses them, the CIA. They hired me because I don't ask any questions.
Oh, what the... Delivery, huh? Okay, you know what? I am going to go on BRB and I will leave this song up because it's awesome. I won't be back in a little bit. Give me about 10 to 20 minutes. Alright, I'm back. Top back over here. Sorry about the wait. Let me get things set up here. Some of you already know I don't have a wheelchair, so I'm having to like do everything from the foot of my bed. I bought one of those little portable floor chairs. I'll use that for my chair. I just sit that on the edge of the bed. But I had no armrest, so I had to stack up pillows and my giant fox plushie that Akiro got me. Alright.
What was Paul's assignment in Hong Kong?
Like I said, I know how to keep a secret. Even between brothers.
So he's holding something back. The reason UNATCO transferred him back to the States.
Listen to your brother, JC. Respect his experience. Let's leave it at that. Your brother's one of the bravest men I know. I sure hope Paul knows what he's doing. Check out the girl in the leather top.
Well, you got nothing else to say to me, so let's move on. Oh, hey, soy, which I'm gonna eat because I'm a liberal.
Hey, you with the troops? I need help.
What's the problem?
Actually, it's my friend. Johnny took her into the alley west of here, across the street.
Slow down. Who's Johnny?
I got a bad feeling about this. He was mad. He gets crazy when he's mad.
Don't worry. I'll check it out.
Alright, I should probably go check that out. I'll eat that because I'm a liberal. Oh boy, here we go.
What I'm telling you, girl.
You said I didn't have to. Make Janie do it.
I already took the money. And when it's JoJo and it's something he wants, you gotta do it. You and me both, baby. We helpless.
We were just gonna hang out today.
I told you how it don't play with me, this amateur unprofessional bullshit.
Johnny.
If it's business, it's business. If it's us two hanging out, then we hang out. Right now, it's business.
I want out, Johnny. I didn't know it would get like this.
Put it this way. You in it. You want out is like a game. You get beat out. What you want?
You've got 10 seconds to beat it before I add you to the list of NSF casualties.
Easy, bro. Just having us a conversation.
5 seconds.
Girl's got a head full of marbles. I have to yell. Or she don't hear me.
3.
She skitters on me. It's my ass, man.
1.
All right. Go on. Jesus.
I hope he gets hit by a bus.
Thanks.
Sucks to get backed into a corner.
I was trying to find the back way into smugglers.
Right. The weapons dealer.
Hey, you shouldn't have threatened Johnny. Soon as JoJo finds out.
Your father asked me to look for you. He'd like you to come home.
My dad shouldn't have hired a hitman. Stupid way to get himself killed.
I've been hearing about this punk JoJo. I'll straighten him out if you can tell me where to find him.
You can't touch Jojo. He doesn't go out, and there's only 2 ways to the warehouse.
Warehouse?
You think he can sneak into Osgood's at the park, but in the first place, it's locked.
Looks like the fighting in the park has died down.
And if you go underground, he's got laser tripwires, drone guns, military-type stuff, plus there are guards on the roof.
Tell you what, I'll handle Jojo. You get home so your father won't have to worry.
Excellent work, Camera.
You know Smuggler? What can you tell me about him?
Tough guy like you, figured you'd be a big customer. His place is over by the subway. You have to give the password Bloodshot or he won't let you in.
That's exactly what I wanted to know.
Thanks already, now leave me alone.
Okay then. Kitty kind of place.
Stay out of the ton, bro. Bad shit going down.
He said the line!
All clear. We took him out.
I'll smack these open. What's this over here? More ammo. Could always use more of that.
We'll take it from here.
Alright. Time to go visit Smuggler.
Yes. Password? Bloodshot.
Our files show that the smuggler is whacked out paranoid. Watch for booby traps. And the latest news? Your brother's team hit some resistance, so they're gonna be delayed while we bring in chopper support.
Something about underground parking garages kind of creeped me the fuck out. Like, how far down is this place? Sweet. Let's see. Do I have any? What are my skills like? Electronics. I don't have enough to boost my electronic skills, but that's a school. Alright then. See, what I like about this game now is that there's multiple ways to solve that problem. One way is what I just did, just bypassing it. Another way is I have a couple of these, I could have just thrown them. That would have disabled the tripwire for a minute. Or I could have just gone right through them and gone to a fight with the robots if I wanted to, but I didn't want to. No.
What do you want?
Why the booby traps? Afraid of something?
Just precautions.
Against what?
Government's been having some kind of crackdown all year. People I know, they've been disappearing.
Is that so?
Think it's a big joke? Lift up a grate in the street. They got my friend Ford Schick in a secret lab next to the sewers.
A lab? In the sewers? Maybe he was taken hostage by the NSF.
These guys are pros. Definitely government funded.
Interesting. Maybe I'll take a look. But I think you should have a little more regard for the United States government.
If you're serious about going down there and finding Ford, I'll give you a deal on some hardware. Also, you'll need this. It's the key that can open the sewer manholes.
Tell me about the hardware.
I have a scope that will fit most handguns and rifles for 2,200 credits, a bioelectric cell for 800, and some light amplification goggles for 3,500.
I'd offer 2,100 for the scope, but I'm low on cash. I'm not Bob Page, you know.
Come back when you have the money.
Okay, so if this guy looks familiar, that's because there's a very similar character in Metal Gear Solid 4. Basically, looks like the same. No, he looks exactly like this guy. No, black dude, white hair. I think he had golden eyes. And here's the fun part. The same voice actor does both characters. I've been saying for a while now that Deus Ex and Metal Gear Solid are kind of basically sister series. They're very, they're very similar in tone and... Oh, fuck's sake. They're very similar in the whole tone and all that. The whole conspiracy stuff going on. So, you know, it makes me think, well, that checks out, right?
Talk to one of the guys in green. Unatko's running the show today.
Alright, we're gonna check out the sewer today.
These tunnels aren't on the New York City sewer maps. Weird. I have no information on what you might be getting into. This seems worth following up.
Let's see. He collapsed before he got to the alarm. That's amazing. Enough time for that guy. Get behind, nap time. Alright. Might as well drop the knife. just back up here. From security to J. Stewart, MJ12 chemical insertion. Our security grid is now online and active. We will perform a thorough system test every 12 hours to ensure its integrity and expectation of the shipment from Hong Kong. If you would like to monitor our status, you can access the grid with the logon MJ12 and the password coup d'etat. How about password? Why do I still have this? A crowbar. Hit something with someone with it. Oh god, look at this. You're not co-outbound though. Many crowbars we call murder a crowbar. Always have one for combat. Ha! Gunther Herman. Jesus, Gunther. Here's a thought. What if Deus Ex and Metal Gear Solid are just alternate universe versions of each other? Okay, I don't think that's the way I want to go. Oh no! God damn it. Oh hell. Can I even get in here? Ow. Alright, oh, right, did the ladder now. Duh. Okay, do I have a code for this? I guess not. There we go. This thing to just lead back to the sewer. Might not be what I'm looking for. Oh hell. No, nah. Maybe there's another keypad I can use. What's this here? Let's try the other way. Alright. Do I have enough? Please tell me I have enough. No. Shit. Okay.
I could have sworn.
This area is an old water treatment facility. I wonder what all these paramilitary types are doing down here. But considering what the smuggler said, I would imagine this is where they're holding his friend, Ford Schick.
Alright. Okay, 12. Top. Off. Off. Off.
We're gonna need. Taking fire here.
Oh, just hurry up and die, Apple. Let's see what this is. Okay, I've read that part. From J Steward. As requested, access code to been changed. The new access code is J Steward, password JS1357. Be sure to change the password as you log on. Jacob's Shadow by Andrew Hammond. Now this is actually a fake book. It was written for the game. A lot of people say this city looked like hell, Allie said. She took a long drive from a cigarette. The glowing tip burned a hole in the darkness. Most people had never been to hell, Jacob said. She looked at him and he could hear the smile in her voice. And I suppose you have? Jacob said nothing, then stood and walked to the bed. Allie let out a small noise and shrunk against the pillows as she clawed her way back into them as she could. He leaned down closer to her ear. You like to play games, he whispered, and that's fine. But you don't want to be playing games with me because I'm the one honest man in this city. You should know that since we were married. J Steward. JF1357. You're concerned about his behavior and unwarranted. However, once the initial trial is completed, you may eliminate him at your own discretion. Operation Central. The company picnic has been moved from July 21 to July 28. Please note this on your calendar. Employees on duty or otherwise unavailable will receive a bonus as compensation instead. See there, Harleen Quinzel. Okay! A frown and just a smile turned upside down. Security Central, system hacking. We've had several attempts to hack into the main data system, mostly amateur tunneling stunts that don't require presidential response. However, in keeping with standard protocols, all level 1 lock system codes have been changed. The new code is 2167. This will work within the complex, but isn't valid for exterior assets because those systems are on a separate grid as the armory. Pass this code on to those with the proper clearances. Never blame malice for what can may adequately be blamed on stupidity. Told you, kitty. I fucking told ya. The main shipment will be arriving shortly, so ensure that all cloning delivery tasks are completed. The recommendation is the water treatment facilities for insertion have also been approved. They're studying the vector diffusion and initial casualty counts for persuasive. Alright, let's see what else we got in now. Oh, hey, here he is.
You must be Ford Scheck.
Who are you?
Smuggler sent me. Who's holding you here? I don't recognize the uniforms of the soldiers.
I don't know. They're private security for a biotech company or something. They had me doing antibody work.
Corporate security isn't usually outfitted to fight a ground war.
They're doing experiments on people. They don't want anybody finding out.
Wait here while I deal with security.
Tell me when the coast is clear.
Oh, this one is, let's look at, okay, I still don't have enough skill points. Shit. I want that battery, though. I had a little bit of a scare earlier. So, as most of you probably know, I wear a hearing aid. I could not find my hearing aid battery for a quick minute. My battery was starting to go, and I was trying to find my replacement. It took me a good couple of minutes of digging through the box I have in my room that's full of my stuff. Hi, Star. I heard you were having trouble with Fallout 3. Everything okay? I think I'm pretty out of the way.
Let's get out of here.
Make a break for it. I'll protect you.
Here I go.
Yeah, I found him. I got one of my replacement packs in the drawer here, but I should probably put in an order for another pack. I have a specific brand.
Thanks. If you see Smuggler, tell him I'm all right. They had me working on immunoglobulin and coatings. The soldiers kidnap homeless people and inject them with Grey Death. I was supposed to genetically alter those poor people so they could tolerate the virus. Every time I got the sequence wrong, more people died. The soldiers seem less interested in curing the plague than in successfully integrating it into a human host. I could eliminate the immune response by removing all sequences that code for H-type epsilon, but that's like driving a nail with a wrecking ball. I knew that patients without epsilon chains would die, but it was the only way to narrow down the problem. I had no choice. One of the guys knew enough immunology that I couldn't fake it. The soldiers kidnap homeless people.
Well, that's a shitty situation. Let's finish clearing out this weird secret base. I don't have a code for this. I wonder. No lock. Whatever, I'll just unlock it. Anything good in here? 10mm ammo. Oh, that, I don't need that. Let's see here. I think I'm good for now. And a multi-tool lockpick. Nothing here. Chlorine and water treatment report for the New York City Council of 2053. On the other hand, opponents claim chlorine compounds can cause cancer, infertility, or birth defects. However, recent research indicates that the increased risk of cancer from chlorinated water is minimal or non-existent. For example, a 2034 toxicological study found no cause of genetic infection and this is a lot of $5 words here. At chlorine concentrations 1,000 times higher than the Environmental Protection Agency revised Kyoto standards. And the International Agency for Research on Cancer concluded the population studies on cancer rates were too flawed to draw any conclusion. Water chlorination is just one target for some activists. They advocate eliminating some or all of the 15,000 chlorine compounds now in use. This could include most plastics, almost 85% of pharmaceuticals, and 96% of crop protection chemicals. Yet most of the chlorine in the world occurs naturally. The annual global emission of some 1,500 naturally occurring chlorinated organic chemicals totals 5 million tons, compared to human emissions of chlorine compounds of only 26,000 tons. Okay. Fallout 3 has always been temperamental. I mean, let's be real here. Fallout 3 has been temperamental, period. It was temperamental when it was new, and it's temperamental now. Nothing has changed. Nanotechnology for stupid people. You're like a moron because folks sling around words like universal constructor, gray goo, mechanocarbons, and bucky tube. Well, no longer. Nanotechnology for stupid people will guide you through the small world of tiny machines. Why is this important? Why should you care? Imagine a million microscopic robots no bigger than a red blood cell constantly securing your artery with plaque and cholesterol. Imagine a supercomputer the size of your thumbnail that can record everything you see and hear. Imagine buildings that assemble themselves overnight. Well, imagine no longer. The future is here, will be soon, and we've made of little atoms. That's right, atoms, the building blocks of all matter in the universe. Nanotechnology simply pushes the little building blocks around to make new, interesting, exciting things. Even now, scientists worldwide are making huge strides in perfecting the universal constructor that will make a nanotechnological future possible, but already the benefits are being reached from their research. You'll learn the history, the inside scoop, the buzzwords, and what the future holds. All inside nanotechnology for stupid people. Stupid people, when you don't have two neurons to rub together. Check out our other books, including the best-selling Pandemic for Stupid People and Cooking Dog for Stupid People. Nanomachine, son! I mean, you would have to ask Bucky for that. You might have to ask him nicely. I think we're done here, so... I'll try the other way. See where this tunnel leads. You know what? I should probably see, no, I'm not gonna be able to turn the lasers off because if I want to do that, I gotta hit that piano. I don't feel like wasting more of my multi-tools, so it's not a big deal. I can just go on with 2157. There we go. I know I had it right. Locked. Let's see. It's probably nothing. I think that's the keypad. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Let's see, how many... Crap. wonder if I can get around this way. Nope. That's not good. I might have to bypass it after all. Alright then. No, you know what? I got these. I can just use these. Alright. If I pull back far enough, I won't get hit by the blah. God damn it, never mind. I was hoping that would disable the tripwire, but I guess not. Fuck it, I'll just bypass the panel. Even that didn't fix it? What the fuck? This thing does not wanna... Maybe if I go around the side here. No. Shit. Ah. I don't have many explodes around here. Awesome. Maybe if I try this. Wait a minute. Let's see, these are... Okay, those are for bots. Now let's see if it works. There we go, we're through. Alright. Okay, to Lieutenant Maxwell Hammer. Covert surveillance of warehouse. This mission is authorized at a level of 360. You will not interface with local authorities, DUNACO, or other government agencies. You will interact with prejudice against any threat to mission objective. Oh, what the hell? There we go. Damn it. Damn it. I made it. Alright. Now we're talking. Where am I now? I'm back here. Okay. This guy's dead. Oh, he's got the candy bar.
Do something, man. They're gonna kill him.
Nothing. I checked his pockets. You don't live underground and not have one of Charlie's cards. Make him take off his shoes.
I just sleep down there. They don't give you money unless you're on the council.
Take off your shoes. Charlie has no reason to be stingy if he has a currency encoder.
They just hacked a few accounts. They have some extra cash, that's it.
I'm not asking again.
It's just a bunch of us. We go down there to get...
Back off, pretty boy.
Oh no, they killed him! Alright, that's it. I'm gonna load and try that again.
Do something, man. They're gonna kill him.
Nothing. I checked his pockets. You don't live underground and not have one of Charlie's cards. Make him take off his shoes.
I just sleep down there. They don't give you money unless you're on the council.
Take off your shoes. Charlie has no reason to be stingy if he has a currency encoder.
They just hacked a few accounts. They have some extra cash, that's it.
I'm not asking again.
It's just a bunch of us. We go down there to get out of the cold.
All right, we'll do it the hard way. Back off, pretty boy.
Assholes.
Did you see that?
Yes,
It was uncalled for. You mug people, great. You need the dough. But you show some respect.
What were they after?
Especially when it's your ally. They came to us. They wanted an underground base.
So those guys were NSF?
Yeah, the NSF gives guns to anybody who wants to fight. A lot of people just take the guns and do what they want.
So the terrorists are based in the subways? The sewers?
They need to move some kind of secret equipment. Our tunnels are like the crossroads.
Tell me how to find this base, and I bet I can get the NSF off your back.
Underworld. Just remember that word when you see Curly. He lets people in. Me, personally, I don't rob. I think it's wrong.
No shit?
I think Curly went underground, but remember that password. You might need it someday. Appreciate the help.
I got a crowbar so we can keep it. Okay. Check it. Watch this. Okay. It is possible to get the thing in the basket, but there we go. It doesn't matter, I guess, but now in Deus Ex Human Revolution, you can find a basketball court, and if you make a dunk, you get a notification. Bang them up for the piston.
Back off, man. What on, dude?
Let's see. Court upholds New York grid law. In a landmark 6-2 decision yesterday, the U.S. Supreme Court upheld the controversial grid zoning law that had been the subject of a number of suits since being instituted 6 years ago. Originally passed by the New York legislature in 2046 in response to the Upper West Side bombing that killed 45 people and wounded over 100, the grid zoning laws effectively allowed the police to wall off regions of Manhattan and the surrounding boroughs. Foot traffic between these zones is prohibited, and traveling between zones is restricted to authorized subways or highways subject to police surveillance. A travesty, said Gil Treble, representing the ACLU as plaintiffs in the case. This law is nothing more than the legalization of social oppression on a grand scale. Supreme Court Justice Mason wrote in his favorable decision that the unfortunate nature of American liberty is that freedom creates opportunity for terror. It is with heavy heart that I must conclude in this case that the freedom of individual Americans must be balanced against the needs of a community to feel safe and secure. Giving people ideas. I guess we're all grateful that most Republicans haven't played this game. See, that's kind of the thing that gets me about, the right wing. You show them a dystopian hellhole setting, and they start to think, wow, that looks like a good idea. Like, I'm convinced that, the Purge movies are bad, but they're more than that. You look at them and you know that someone who was in the Trump administration was watching them and getting ideas.
Yes. Password?
Bloodshot.
Where's the elevator? Shit. That's kind of funny. Alright.
I got your friend out.
Ford, is he all right?
Fine. You were right about those troops. Definitely not NSF.
They're the CIA. They capture people and use them for medical experiments.
I wouldn't go that far. You said you'd make it worth my while.
Since you helped Ford, I'll cut you a deal. I'll give you a scope that will fit most handguns and rifles for 700 credits, a bioelectric cell for 250, or some light amplification goggles for 1125.
I'll take the scope for 700.
Deal.
See you later.
Hey, and thanks again for finding Ford.
No problem.
Alright, let's see if I remember how to actually use the scope on the thing. I know the dark gun has one. That's not it. Okay, how do I... It does have a scope, but I don't remember how to use it. Oh, there it is. I just had the wrong button. Alright. There we go. I now have a scope on this thing. Let's see what he got upstairs. Not a whole lot up here at the warehouse. Let's get out of here. Okay, back up on the street. Oh, now what? I guess we'll check out the, I guess we'll check out the clinic. That's the one place we haven't looked at yet.
All clear.
I heard a lot of shooting outside. They told me to come in here. All these people, they're sick. They got the plague, don't they? I'm staying as far away as I can. I don't want to get sick.
Social distancing!
I think the cops forgot about us.
Don't do that.
I'm staying as far away as I can. I don't want to get sick.
The riot cops are running scared.
Reminds me of Washington. I was there when the NSF overran Squalnomi, back when they were called the Northwest Secessionist Forces.
Were you at Squalnomi?
Yeah, it was night. They came in with thermoptic camo and we never picked them up on any of the sensors. What a goddamn mess.
I didn't know.
Had a hard time sleeping after that. Didn't do real good on the psyche valves either. Got drummed out in short order.
The Army probably didn't want to have any reminders hanging around.
Yeah, now look what they got. NSF in downtown Manhattan. same guys that nearly whooped us in the Northwest. Bet the brass remembers Squalnomi now.
So, that one kind of breathy sounding guy, I am pretty sure that is Tom Hall.
Christ. You see the guy begging for a cure?
Yeah, what about him?
It won't help. There is no cure.
How do you know?
They show you stuff in the military. You want to know the real battlefield? It's microscopic. We can't even see it. Lucky for me, I got immunizations, but that guy, well, once you're infected, you're infected.
And what about me?
I don't know. You got lucky. Not a bad thing to be.
I felt pretty lucky with COVID so far. I have not gotten COVID despite my spending a lot of time with Therese, who was one of the first people infected.
Give us the all clear.
You making a play today?
Nah, scavenged some copper wiring. Wanted to get back and try it out in the sculpture.
Christ, you and the sculptures. What's this one called?
The Man Who Was Thursday.
Makes as much sense as the last one. What was it called? Napoleon something or other?
Napoleon of Notting Hill.
Doesn't seem much use for sculpture today.
There's always tomorrow.
That is the weirdest fucking thing I've heard all day.
Hey there. I'm Raphael. This here's Jake.
Hey.
Sorry, you wanted something?
Sorry, I ain't got nothing for you. Christ. You see the guy begging for a cure?
Yeah, what about him?
It won't help.
Alright.
Welcome to Tenderloin Clinic. Please proceed to the examining room.
Guess I'm checking in. I'm checking in. I'm checking in.
Who will help the widow's son?
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were someone else.
Okay. That is a Masonic Order catchphrase. It's one of those little, phrases you use to identify yourself as being part of the Masonic Order.
Not now. Please. Leave me alone.
You look like the do-it-yourself type. How about the automated care plan? Only 2,000 credits. Medkits are 300, but if you want augmentation work, you need the bots.
All I can afford is a med kit.
Here you go. Please read the instructions before giving aid.
One of the doctors can help you. You must pay the doctors in cash before treatment can begin.
Got a few credits?
You have the plague?
Nah. Cops ran us off the streets. Usually I go into the water tunnels in the warehouse district, but somebody boarded up the window.
You live in a tunnel?
Actually, I like to stay on the roof of this big apartment building. Nice view, if it's not too cold. There's a freight elevator at the end of the tunnel.
Where's that window you were talking about?
It's a basement window in the park south of the hotel. One thing about the warehouse district, you've got to know which buildings are safe. Some have armed guards. I kind of like it better in here. Doctors don't seem to mind.
Oh my god, look at this. Is this photo from the 70s? Let's see, Family First, Health Living Series. Guest speaker, Gilbert Weston, Runton, something like that. International. Internet informational series brought to you by the caring people of this community and by VersaLife Insurance Company. I can just barely read that. You get good at reading, really low res posters in these old games. And that is just high res enough for me to read it. Just barely.
Hi, I'm in charge of law enforcement on this block. You doing alright?
Yeah. They told me to come in here. Is that okay?
Perfectly fine. Just making sure everyone's safe.
Hey, while you're at it, you ought to do something about the NSF. Perfectly good shelter.
You know what they're doing in this neighborhood?
Kicked us out of the old Osgood place. A bunch of us camping in the tunnels. Talk about rights, but when they want something, they take it.
Maybe I'll look into it. You take care of yourself.
Ooh, that handsome devil. I noticed there's no sink in here.
If you think you have Grey Death, please pick up an information packet.
It's all ice cream and lollipops. That's what the nice man on TV said. When the weather changes, we'll be lost, and no one will know who anyone else is anymore. Like the pricking of my finger. Something wicked is about to be known. Not me. No, I didn't have anything to do with it. Like the pricking of my finger.
Alright then.
Something wicked is about.
Plague tests are free.
I want satisfaction.
We've done all that we can. It's time for you to go.
This is supposed to be a free clinic. Bet you do something if I had more money.
You've got the plague, sir.
You know, rich people don't get Grey Death.
Don't make me call security.
Like Mr. Billionaire Bob Page. He don't have it. The president don't have it. I never seen a movie star who's got it. You don't have it.
I better get interviewing here.
Wait your turn.
You should be more appreciative. By helping you, this gentleman risks his own health.
But he won't give me any medicine.
Trust me, when there's a cure, the city will underwrite the cost. The virus threatens everyone.
I don't believe you.
And I won't hesitate to prescribe the treatment for you.
You better not. They say the plague came from monkeys, but that's not true. It was the army. It was the scientists. You don't see scientists getting sick. Rich people like Bob Page, who own all the technology, they don't get sick. It was the scientists. You don't see scientists getting sick.
Thank you. The ones with the plague can be so stubborn sometimes.
Don't mention it.
Let me express my gratitude. You can have the automated care plan for $1,200. That's at a 40% discount. Or a med kit for $180.
All I can afford is a med kit.
Here you go. Please read the instructions before giving aid.
Okay. I wonder if, okay, he's not looking, so. Grave times. Drown the ceremony of innocence party and the blood-dimmed tide. Lose all conviction. Featuring Oblivion. Pretty and Twisted. Tiger, DJ VLIW. The Gibson Cow. Oh my god, the Gibson Cowboys, really? That's great. I love it. That is a newer Master reference. And the Brewer's Phrase on March 17. 100 credits. Location Internet. No guns, no knives, no morals, no thing, nowhere, no cops. Yes song, yes sex, yes dance, yesterday. Everything is permitted, nothing is free. I wonder actually, let's let's see. Thomas, another week, another report. The true situation here is getting tight. So many people with the Grey Death, blah blah blah. Let's see. Secondary diseases on the rise. Tetanus, gangrene, resistant infections, advanced flu. Christ, I think they're shooting outside. I gotta go. Do what you can and let me know what to expect. This is a hard stretch, but we'll pull through alright. We'll help a lot of people who wouldn't be helped otherwise. Alright. I gotta get out of this thing.
Vectors. The vectors are all wrong. I was in the biochem department at the college. I know what I'm talking about. It's not a class disease, not just poor people. It's hygiene. That's where it starts. I don't think it's contagious at all. I think terrorists put Gray Death in the water. I was in the biochem department at the college. I know what I'm talking about.
Now that you think about it though, there's a lot of people currently homeless who used to be in like really important positions.
Please do not disturb the other patients.
Like, there's a lot of really smart people that we just kind of threw away. That just kind of
The riot cops are running scared.
blows my mind.
Remind
you
me
know?
of Washington.
Alright, one last thing to do. I'm going back to the bar to finish talking to people there.
All clear.
Alright, soy, which I'm gonna eat because I'm a liberal.
You could at least let your father know you're all right.
He knows where I am.
You mad at him or something?
No, but I don't want him running my life like he runs that cheap hotel.
He doesn't do such a bad job.
He never got nowhere because he never took chances. That ain't me. I'm gonna do things my way.
I think you should be more grateful for what he's done. Let's leave it at that. I think your friend is gonna be all right.
What about Johnny?
I gave him a good scare.
Where's he at?
I don't know, but if he gives you any more trouble, just tell me.
I hope he doesn't think I ratted him out.
What can you tell me about his boss, Jojo?
Oh, Jojo, he's nothing, man. We used to go out. His body mods? Cosmetic. Scars? I saw him cut his face one time just so he'd look mean.
Maybe I'll straighten him out as well.
Well, if you ever want to get into the warehouse where he hides out, I know the code. It's 3316.
Thanks. You've been very helpful.
And then there's this asshole.
Joe Green, Midnight Sun, glad to know you. What can you tell me about what's going on out there?
Sorry, regulations prevent me from talking to the press.
Regulations, huh? So you are part of the crackdown.
Like I said, I have nothing to say.
Too stylish for the National Guard? Too athletic for NYPD? You must be from UNATCO.
I really can't be bothered right now. How about I ask you a few questions?
Splendid. I certainly would like to know what an international anti-terrorist organization expects to find in a dive like this.
Heard anything about a secret NSF power generator?
Aha. Playing the detective, are we? I take it you've been assigned to eliminate certain weapons systems. Defenses, maybe? Am I getting warm?
Just answer the question.
Let me be more pointed. How does it feel to be ordered to murder civilians just because they support the fastest growing political movement in this nation's history?
In a democracy, armed rebellion is criminal, not political.
Rebellion, as is not our right, but our duty when we have suffered a long train of abuses and usurpations.
Jesus, JC, what are you, some kind of liberal? No, what? You're eating too much soy, JC. Wow, this bathroom is filthy as fuck. Holy shit. Anything good in here? Nope. Alright, we're done here.
All clear.
That's real. Yeah, I don't like public bathrooms myself. Oh, what's this? Commander Freight, you're not going through group more quickly than expected and is beginning a coordinated assault on a position along with local police. They will certainly overrun our defenses eventually, but they must be delayed until the next phase of the mission can be completed. Your men will be responsible for guarding the tunnel leading to the generation station. Dig in and arm all available automatic defenses. I don't need to tell you what's at stake. Good luck. Alright. So we're finally in the tail end of our mission here. Don't need that. What was that message? That note? We're hash code 3316. Shit. Huh, okay. Maybe it's a different code. Okay. Interesting. I'll have to take the long way, I guess.
Watch for lambs. I'm picking up sonic transducer activity. I'm sending you a satellite image that should help you plan your approach.
Let's see. I don't have the code for the water tunnel, unfortunately. Oh, what the fuck? That's what I got. Ah, there it is. I completely missed it. I'll just take that. That isn't new paper though. Giant rat stalked New York. In recent weeks, harassed and mutilated corpses, many of them found near docks, subways, or sewers, have garnered nothing but indifference from the NYPD. Isolated and unremarkable, in the words of one police spokesperson. But while the police seem content to categorize these horrible crimes as nothing more than simple cases of homicide or suicide among the poor and indigent, eyewitness accounts tell a different and altogether more frightening story. It's a monster on it, said Dickie Cork, a sailor aboard the Matilda Bergs out of Sumatra. Sumatra, oh my god, really? The thing looked like a rat, it did, only it was big, about the size of a lion or something. Numerous other witnesses, all telling remarkably similar accounts of the creature, had come forward in recent weeks, but the police refused to act, calling the descriptions ludicrous without any further investigation. But regardless of the truth, the police choose to sit by as the killing continued, and poor law-abiding citizens pay the price. Joe Green. Alright, up we go. Oh, ain't that something? Ah, what the? Oh, I got busted. Say that one more time. I gotta see what this Portal 2 mod is. I don't think I've heard of that one. I've played a couple of different ones. Okay. You don't have enough room in your inventory to pick up the sniper rifle. Oh, let's make some room then. There we go. Now we're talking. I never really use this, do I? We'll put this here in place. Okay, this thing is not silent.
Heads up, JC. We've got NSF troops on the rooftops.
Oh my god, no shit. That was probably a mistake. Let's try that. Try that again. Let's maybe try that again. Where am I on skills anyway? Oh. I can finally, no I can't, no more. Okay, take care of that problem. I gotta find a way down off this roof. Let's see. There doesn't seem to be one now. Oh, one. Here we go. This one come back. What are my odds anyway? That's the only one like that. Alright. What's this one here? Aqualung and environmental resistant. Fuck! Hold still, you hooker. Okay, I'm not seeing the other guy. Alright. I'll figure it out when I get closer. Passy, passy! Nothing in here though. See what's up here. Alright, getting close to finish here, so alright, time to if I don't fuck it up, there we go. Ah, this place is a hole. Literally. Anything back here? Ah, now we're talking. Oh, I do want that. Let's see, we'll go out that. Somebody spotted me, but I don't know who. Oh. Oh wow. Let's see, where am I? I'm so close to getting electronic boosted. Now, there's a mod that actually gives you much more XP, and it allows you a little more. You get XP for like taking enemies down and stuff like that.
Uh-oh.
God damn.
Or he hit the alarm. You know what? I'm gonna try something else.
Quiet. I think we got cops. Fascist.
What a fucking horny tail.
Stay cool. Still around. That's it. He's a cop. God damn. I'm hit.
This is, yeah, this is actually worse somehow. Alright. Maybe going on through the roof is a bad idea, I don't know.
I swear I heard something.
I'm hit.
Well, that's thing I wanted for them to hit the alarm. Maybe if I just do this quietly. Come on, come on.
I'm hit.
Would you fucking just die already? Damn. Alright, one more go.
They found us.
Damn it. Where is this guy? I don't know. God damn it, I messed up. Stop running away so I can fucking...
I heard something. Take him out.
Where'd he go? God damn it. Maybe I'm approaching this the wrong way. Or maybe I should just go in Golden Blazing, I don't know. Alright, fuck it.
Get paid.
God damn it. Keep hitting the wrong button. Shit, time to go. Alright, let's see. Heal up. Fuck! This isn't nearly as fun as stealthing it out. I'm gonna be real with you, so fuck that. I got better idea.
Quiet.
Let's hack him.
Good job, JC. The power just died at the NSF headquarters. Now it's up to Paul. Go to the roof. A chopper is arriving with Agent Herman on board. He will lock down the warehouse while you take the chopper back to HQ.
That was a lot easier and a lot more fun. Oh, I guess Gunther's got this one on hand.
Last boarding call. Not go HQ.
Hey, you're the guy I talked to at the Underworld bar, right? The one asking for beer.
You don't want to fly one of these birds all wound up. They have a temperament, especially in a crosswind.
Let's go.
There's your weapon, holy smoke. Oh my god. Alright. that I think is good enough for me today. So let's go ahead and make a quick save. We are going to close the game. Alright. Oh, that was a lot of fun. Let's go over the schedule. Alright, tomorrow is Gloomwave. Yeah, it's the April Gloomwave. So we will be doing that at 6:30 p.m. tomorrow. Starring me, Kitty, Necrovia Max, and very likely T-Sparkle99. And then Friday is Fun Friday with Darkling Kitty, and that will be Terraria. So I will not be playing, but I will be hanging out and shooting shit with my two favorite people. Then we have on Saturday, we will be getting back into it with Half-Life. Probably, I don't know if we'll be finishing it, but I'm sure gonna try. And then Demon's Souls on Sunday. I'm bummed that I didn't get to do it this past week, but we're gonna make it happen. And then come back around on Tuesday for more Deus Ex. Motherfuckers, thanks for watching. Thanks for being such a great audience. You're the best. I love you all. I wouldn't do this if it weren't for you. Cause the whole reason I stream is so I can show off games to people who might otherwise not play them ever. Alright, let's go over to the raid screen and let's see who we had that we can raid. Let's see. Let me see, loading up Twitch real quick. If it'll fucking load, come on. Anytime today, motherfucker. Oh my god, really? Twitch is on some bullshit right now, holy shit. Let's see. We have T-Sparkle99 is playing Then Fighting Herds. You know what? Let's go raid T-Sparkle. We're gonna go give T-Sparkle a raid, so... And here's our weight cost. So go ahead and copy that. And let's go ahead and raid T-Sparkle99. Alright. You all have a great rest of your night. I love you all. You're the best. I'm going to hit that raid button in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blammo.